Hey there, my name is Adam Gill. I'm with MedicareForYou.net, and today I'm going to give you a little bit of information on Medicare and how Medicare works. This is really geared toward people that may be new to Medicare. You're turning 65, you're getting a lot of stuff in the mail, and it's getting real confusing on maybe what plan you need to pick or what type of plan you need to pick. So today, I'm not going to get into really details on certain plans and benefits, things like that. I just want to let you know what your options are so you kind of know what you're getting into once you decide which direction you want to go. Okay, so a little bit about me. My name's Adam Gill. I'm an independent insurance agent. I've been in business for about 12 years. Being independent allows me to work with several different companies and kind of make sure I'm putting my clients with their plan that fits their situation the best. Because that's the thing. You can get all this stuff in the mail and they may sound great, but if it doesn't fit your situation, it's not going to work out well for you. And today I'm going to give you a little bit of information on how to choose what direction you might want to go. And in a later time, other videos, we can get into specific details on specific plans and I might recommend things like that. But I just want to give you an overview today on how this stuff works, okay? So first off, I've got a book here that you may have seen before, the Medicare and You Guidebook, this 2017 edition. But there's a page in here, there's a lot of pages in here, and it can make it confusing. But I'm going to tell you about one page, page 17, which is up here on the screen right now, that I want to go over with you in detail, just to give you a little bit of information on how this works. This is a really good page to look at. It's going to give you an overview of Medicare. So, original Medicare. What's original Medicare? Well, if you've worked enough hours and you paid enough taxes into Medicare, then you qualify for Medicare when you turn 65 years old or have a disability before that. This is really catered to people that may be, or if you're new to Medicare or turning 65, well, this is really geared toward. So let's just say you're turning 65 and it's time for you to get Medicare. Well, once you get Medicare, there is a monthly premium to that, and that today is typically $134. Depending on your situation, if you had it from before, it's going to be less money. But today the average is $134. If your income was higher, you could pay more than that. But typically it's $134 a month to have original Medicare. Original Medicare, you have Part A and Part B. You'll get a red, white, and blue card in the mail. The Part A is going to cover your hospital insurance. The Part B is going to cover pretty much everything else, your doctor office visits, therapies, surgeries, things like that. And pretty much everything outside of the hospital. So original Medicare, and original Medicare is right here, okay? So one thing I want you to look at here that's really important for original Medicare is this area right here, okay? I actually need to go a little bit higher than that, but right here. You have your choice of doctors and hospitals to pick from. That is very, very important. With this, let's just say you have original Medicare and that's all you get. You don't get anything else. You just have original Medicare A and your B. You can go to any doctor in the country you want to go to that takes Medicare. No referrals needed, no questions asked. Okay, so that's what you can do. The thing is, the only downfall of that is Medicare is going to pay 80% of all of your medical costs. You're going to pay the other 20%. The downfall to that is that 20% there's no ceiling on it. It can go on and on and on and on. If something happens, we have a critical illness, cancer, heart attack, stroke, and big hospital stay, that's a pretty big bill when that 20% never ends. Okay, that's when you have some choices to make. You can either pick a Medicare Advantage plan or a Medicare Supplement plan. And those are what I'm going to give you the basic information on today, because they're very different in the way they work. And you'll talk to one agent and they're going to push one on you, and you talk to another and push the other one on you. I want to tell you what both of them are. I'm not going to tell you right now one's better than the other. That's something we can talk about in a later video or if we talk in person. I just want to let you know what they are so you understand what you're getting into. Okay? So first, let's talk about Medicare Advantage, which is right over here. Okay? A Medicare Advantage plan, depending on the state that you live in, could have an additional monthly payment. It could have no monthly payment at all. So original Medicare, you're paying your $134 or whatever you're charged for your original Medicare, no matter what plan you go with. That's going to be paid no matter what. So outside of that, on the Medicare Advantage side of it, so depending on your state, it could be another monthly payment. It could be no monthly payment, depending on where you live at. It's a state thing. So let's just say it costs nothing, because a lot of states it doesn't cost anything at all to have the Medicare Advantage plan, additional into your original Medicare. Okay. So what a Medicare Advantage plan is It's all right here. Now, what it's going to cover for you, it's very similar to a plan like you would have at a corporation or a job. You have a choice of an HMO or a PPO. Let's talk about HMO. Let's say you have an HMO plan, okay? With an HMO plan, you have to go to your primary care doctor, and that's what it's going to talk about right here. Most plans, you need to use your plan doctors, hospitals, and other providers, or you may pay more or all of the cost. So what that means is if you have company A, you've got to go to a doctor that takes company A. You cannot go to a different doctor that doesn't take it, or you can pay everything out of your pocket, okay? So you have to stay within your network. Also with an HMO, you have to get a referral to see a specialist. So if you see a lot of specialists and you don't want to go through the hassle of getting a referral to see that specialist, you want to really think about if an HMO is really going to be the best for you, okay? Now, the other option is a PPO plan, okay? A PPO plan is going to give you a bigger network of doctors, and actually a lot of doctors are going that way where they only take PPOs. But a PPO gives you a lot better access to doctors. You don't have to get referrals to see a specialist. If you're traveling, you have out-of-network options as well. So it gives you a lot more flexibility, especially if you're seeing a lot of specialists. It can save you a lot of time and hassle from getting those referrals. You can literally call up, do you guys take this plan? Yes, we do. I need to make an appointment. That's how that would work. Okay. Now, how the Medicare Advantage plans works, when I said it was no cost on a monthly basis, don't ever let someone tell you these plans are free. They're not free. You're going to make a copay to see the doctor. You're going to have a copay to go to the hospital, have a copay to have a surgery. You're going to have a copay for everything you do. So every time you go to the doctor, you're going to have a copay. Okay? So make sure you think about that. When you decide on a Medicare Advantage plan, look at the summary of benefits in detail and make sure you understand how much you're going to have to pay when you do go to the doctor. Because I see it all the time. Someone goes to the doctor, they get a bill like, well, I thought I don't have to pay that much for that bill. Well, it's in those benefits. Just make sure you look at it and understand what the benefits cover and how much you could have to pay. Okay? So that's kind of how Medicare Advantage works. Medicare Advantage also includes your drugs all in one plan. Another thing that's really important you want to look at, every plan is different on the medications. One plan may have a medication that's free. One may charge you $10 for it. So the medication can really guide you in what direction you want to go as well. So it's really important. So if an agent is talking to you about a Medicare Advantage plan and they don't ask you who your doctor is for the very first thing, they're not doing the right thing for you. Make sure they ask you who your doctor is and make sure the plan that you're getting accepts your doctor that you want to go to. Because if not, you may have to switch doctors. It's very, very important. Make sure you know your plan takes your doctor. Okay? So that's kind of how the basics of a Medicare Advantage plan works. Now, there's a lot more to it and benefits, and that's another conversation in itself. That's the basics of it. Your other option is a Medicare supplement plan. Okay? The way a Medicare supplement plan works is you make a monthly payment in addition to your original Medicare. So original Medicare, you're paying $134. The Medicare supplement, you make another monthly payment. The benefit of that, making that monthly payment, is you'll get very little bills on the back end, maybe none depending on which plan you pick. So you can make a monthly payment, you can go to the hospital, stay in the hospital for 30 days, have open heart surgery, leave the hospital, your bill's $0, which is an amazing thing. So that's a benefit to that. Not everybody can pay the monthly payment at times, so that may not be the right fit for you. But it's an extremely good plan because you're going to get no bills on the back end or very little depending on which plan you go with, which again is another conversation. The great benefit to this plan too is right here, okay? You can choose to buy a Medicare supplement policy from a private company. Costs vary by policy and company. Very important right there. In this book also it tells you it doesn't matter what company you go with on a Medicare supplement plan. Let's just say Plan F. If you get Plan F with company A and Plan F with company B, the only difference in the coverage is the price. The coverage is the exact same. It's mandated by Medicare and by the government, by CMS, so those coverages have to be the same. The only difference is the price. So when you're looking for a Medicare supplement, make sure you're getting the best priced company in your specific area or state. Every county, every state's different, so make sure you have the one that's best in your area. That's the benefit of talking to an independent agent. If I was a captive agent, I'm going to tell you about one company, and guess what? That's the only option you're going to see. Being an independent agent, I'm going to show you several companies, and we're going to look at the one that's the best price for you. So it's very important for that, okay? Also on a Medicare supplement plan. As long as you make your monthly payment, you can go to any doctor in the country that takes Medicare you want to go to. No questions asked. So the network of doctors is amazing. I won't even ask you where you go to the doctor because it doesn't matter. If they take Medicare, you're good to go there. So something you really want to think about from Medicare Advantage and the Medicare supplement. On the Medicare Advantage, you have to go to doctors that take that plan. On a Medicare supplement, you can go wherever you want to go. Okay, so overall, that just kind of gives you some basics on how original Medicare, a Medicare Advantage, and a Medicare supplement plan works. All right, so if you have any additional questions, feel free to contact me. My information is right on here. You can visit my website at medicareforyou.net. Give me a call at 888-430-6910. I'd be more than happy to give you some additional information and some help on this if you need. Thanks, and hope you found this video helpful for you. Have a great day.